Hey, happy October, everybody. Bob Trade Genius. It's about 4:20 a.m. Pacific time, and I want to do a little bit of morning outlook for you. I'll get to the market in a second, but I want to show you something for those of us who are sound money people and you're worried about the strength of the dollar and how that may impact gold. Well, I purloined this chart today on Twitter, and it makes perfect sense to me because I'm an Exeter inverted here pyramid guy. Google it. And what this is showing is that the impact on a strong dollar against the price of gold is minimizing. So this is after the first I don't know, I guess called the tech crash, and this is the financial meltdown in 2008, and gold went ahead and peaked here in 2011. What is fascinating to me is everybody just said that the bubble is dead. Well, silver had more of a bubble than gold, but if you look here, you know, this is just a normal retracement, and this is central banks fighting like hell to keep gold from rocketing back up again. But if you notice, the dollar strengthening and gold is not falling, and if you see, the intensity is shrinking all the time. And what that's telling me is that we're dropping down into what's called the trust of collateral, down to the dollar, down to gold, now that the treasury market is starting to give way as well. So that's why I've been pounding the table, and miners will be leveraged to gold and silver, and you're going to make money there. So just take heart, eagle bugs. Now getting into the market here overnight, not surprised, first of the month. The intensity was a little bit interesting to me, but you know, Tesla settled, and we had the NAFTA agreement. It's clear to me that President Trump is not going to allow the stock market to become a campaign issue. You know, we basically have 5 weeks left or so to the election, and he's just not going to let it happen. They have, what people don't realize is the Treasury Department has a slush fund too, and as you can see how with Canada and Mexico coming back in line, the Japanese want to play ball. All you have to do is look at the how much the yen rocketed down this morning. Dollar popped up, and we'll see what the impact is on the miners when it opens. But it doesn't really matter to me with the miners. We're starting to build a position because it's going to be immune to this here, and it's going to start moving higher. But if you're playing the market today, this is on the 3-minute chart here, is that I don't look at any of my arrows until at least 4:30, sometimes the 5:30, because I just don't trust the low volume. But we're right here is the overnight high. I didn't even draw the overnight low, and it's so far down because of the blast off, and it's definitely going to touch this again. Normally you get a drift down towards the VWAP, because these guys that made money overnight are gonna want to sell out. And so if you missed the big move, I'd let this come down first, and then look for your opportunity to grab a few points. You know, optimistically, if you're in Nadex today, you're playing the end of the day, I'd keep an eye on the 2950 as a short area. If you can get paid, and it'd be $20, $25, or $30, that's what I would look, and then I would wait till at least Europe closes, and I don't really have a bottom target. Phil and my partner will call out any official trade, but that's what I'm looking at personally to see if we get a push higher. Now we literally could be at the top too. So if you go to here, this is the 15-minute chart, and this is these are volatility lines, and this usually is a very, 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 very strong attractor, and once that gets breached like this, it should try to hold it to this level. We may get a pop to here, so I'm just keeping an eye on it right now. I I know one thing for sure, though, it'd be insanity to put any kind of short on to think you're gonna make money other than any kind of counter trend scalps. It's just market looks too strong, and so that's kind of where everything is right now. And we'll be back at you later once the market opens. Maybe I'll do a mid-morning report, look at the miners, and for those who subscribe, I'll see if anything is punching down through the channel so that we can see if we can pick up something on the cheap. Thanks for listening, guys. Have a great day, and see how October plays out. Bye-bye.